everyone. It is day 3 of my cleanse. I'm checking in. I'm gonna let you know what I had yesterday, and I just wanted to mention that in addition to food, I'm trying to create better exercise habits, and I've been working on this honestly for a couple of years, and I have improved. I was in horrible shape a couple years ago. Like when I would try to jog, the sort of area in between sort of like my foot and my shin would do this thing where it just felt like it wanted to give out. So um, things like that. I've got injured really easily, like just hitting a soccer ball. Like my ankles would hurt the next day. And now I have joined a women's soccer team, and I can actually I can play soccer. And for the first time, I played it yesterday. I'm not hurting today. And I pushed more than I have on the other days. But I started, today is the 3rd of January. I started the day before Thanksgiving. And I got a Charlie horse so bad that my mom, who's a nurse, my friend who's a doctor, and my cousin who's an emergency room doctor all said, you need to get that checked for a clot, because the next day my calf was swollen, which is sort of a concerning symptom, and clots are a really big deal. They can go to your lungs. Turns out it wasn't a clot. It was just like the Charlie horse of the century, like so bad that those 3 people were like, well, I've never heard of a Charlie horse doing that. So that's like the shape I was in, even though I had been improving for 2 years. So that shows you how bad I was in before. The whole point of this little rant is that it takes time. So just work on it. Like, work on getting in shape, because it's really important. It's important for your body. It's not just about looking good, guys. Like, I know, like, maybe some of you are in your 20s. I have no idea. But definitely you start to understand this as you get older. It's not about looking good. It's about feeling good. And it's not about feeling good in your body only. It's about your brain, too. You're way happier. Exercise works as an antidepressant, like, actually like an antidepressant. It is on par with antidepressants. If you do, I think it is at least 30 minutes of vigorous exercise a day. So it's a real thing, and it's real powerful. And not just an antidepressant, but your brain and your memory functions, and just your brain functions. Basically, anything that creates more circulation in the brain helps the brain. So similar things like, ginkgo biloba creates more circulation in the brain, and it helps the brain. Well, so does exercise. So do some exercise. And for me, what I've found, like, I've had a hard time sticking to it, and I kind of stick to it, but it'll be easy. It'll honestly be easy exercise. And the best thing for me has been this soccer league, because I work really hard once a week for sure. And then I found I have to kind of work out kind of hard at least a couple of other times during the week, or I'm going to hurt myself. Because I have to really build up my muscles and the my stamina, my endurance, so I don't hurt myself. So that's what I'm up to. So let's check out what I ate yesterday and what I've eaten so far today. Check it out. So here's what I've eaten so far today. In fact, I need to add some grapes. So I'm just estimating. So I'm just putting in grapes. This app you can get for your phone. It's called Chronometer or Chronometer, however you want to think about it. And, it just gives you a little bit of an estimate of things. So here's what I had. I had celery juice. I tried to make it plain, but it was a little rough. The celery that I got was just slightly bitter. So I had to add some lemon juice. I just couldn't take it. I had to add some lemon juice. And then I had a smoothie, a chocolate smoothie. I put the lion's mane in there. This says Blue Diamond coconut milk. I do make my own. I put a 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes, 1/4 cup of almond, and 4 cups of water. I blend it up. Then I use a nut bag to strain it. So that's the milk that I actually use. So that's what I had today. Yesterday, so I had just under 1,900 calories. I did play soccer yesterday, so I wanted some extra calories, so I wasn't feeling all spacey.
orange juice, avocado, tomato, banana, apple, cocoa powder. I had a couple of chocolate smoothies yesterday. I'm pretty fond of them. I did put some protein powder in it. I'm really paranoid. I don't want to get injured because I first started this team the day before Thanksgiving, and I kind of got the worst Charlie horse ever. So I'm just paranoid. So I just threw some protein powder in there, but you can get an idea that's what I ate. I took a couple vitamins, some B complex, a D3, and if you go over here to Targets, you can see the fat was definitely on the high side. I'm going to try to get that lower. It's a little tough for me sometimes. 34%. Just really enjoy the fat, and I don't think fat's necessarily bad. I'm not, quite as confident as a lot of people are about that, one way or the other, but I do enjoy it. I know that, but I do know that it's work for your liver, so I just want it to be a little lower fat here during the cleanse. So that's my goal. I'm gonna try to get there. You can see the vitamins are all great. The E is a little low, calcium, iron are a little low. Sodium's low. I don't really see a huge problem in that. I mean, I don't log the sodium if I put a little Himalayan like pink salt on something, I don't log it. So that's just the sodium from my foods. And as you can see, the proteins are pretty awesome. Got 56 grams of protein yesterday. Not too shabby. And that was yesterday. And yeah, there you have it.
So that's it. That's what I had. The last note that I want to leave you guys with is to be positive. So I have, definitely last couple days woken up feeling sort of rough. That's why these videos are coming out a little later in the day. Like I said, I'm holding to this. I'm not wearing makeup during the videos. The only thing is like gloss, because I want you to see what my skin looks like, and it will improve. Let's see. Let's not get too scary, but there we go. It's going to improve. And I want you to see that. I want you to see these circles are going to get better. It's going to get better over time. But you got to be positive. Like, you might be cold. I get cold, and that makes me feel grouchy. I hate being cold. Like, I can't get warm. And just put a hat on, put a jacket on, and be positive. Crack jokes when you can. Be silly when you can. And the biggest thing that has helped me to get out of a funky mood is to go outside, number one, just being outside, but also exercise. So if I go outside and I kick the soccer ball like a little kid. I kick the soccer ball around in the backyard, and it makes me happy. Or, when we went out and we took down the Christmas lights, like just that physical activity, being outside, it's a major impact on my moods. So if you're feeling funky, if you're feeling cold, go do something. Stay active, stay positive, crack jokes. Today was the first day I did the celery juice, and I have to say, it's a really good thing, you guys. I mean, I sort of mentioned it when I talked about what I ate, but it is oddly calming. And I have drank it a lot. It's not like the first time I ever drank it. It helps me. I don't feel so cravey. I think something about the salt that's in the celery makes me feel less cravey, and that I think makes me feel a little more calm, like more centered. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like I'm an anxiety-ridden maniac. I'm just saying I feel a little more calm. So give it a shot. I did have to put some lemon juice, like I said, but I think it still is beneficial. So anyway. With that, I wish you all wonderful, beautiful health, and I'm so excited to be, part of a group of people that we're all taking charge of our health this year. We're going to have the best year ever. We're going to have the healthiest year ever. If you like my video, please click thumbs up, and please subscribe, and please share if you found it helpful. Have a great day.